What's up, millennial men? Today I'm going to go over some tips on quitting your job, paying down debt, paying off debt, and getting out of negative situations, getting away from negative people, being able to have that time freedom, financial freedom, schedule flexibility, just freedom to pretty much do what you want and really live within it with a purpose. So it's not just mindless freedom, but also actually having, a purpose to live with that freedom, if that makes sense. So we're going to talk about some cool things tonight. Let me do some quick tips here, and I'll share it with you guys. Actually, I'm going live on my Twitter and my Periscope page, so I'm pinning this to the top of my Twitter. What's going on, Kyle? How you doing, man? This is a marketing strategy. So when I go live, I'll just tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm literally pinning this to the top of my Twitter page. And then I'm going to copy the link. And you can do that I'm on my MacBook, obviously, too. I'm on my phone going live. You can hover over. What's up, Kyle? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good new year. So you can hover over this drop-down arrow in the right-hand corner, copy link to tweet, or you can send it via direct message, same thing. I'll click messages, and I will send it to my Millennial Men movement group, which I have here over on Twitter. And it's the free version of the group. Let's see. Let me find it in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to log into some of my other accounts and do a quick retweet. So bear with me a second. I want more people to see this. And obviously, as always, like if you're a replay viewer or YouTube, there's always going to be links and stuff underneath for more resources, more information. If what I'm talking about really interests you to help with your goals this year, that's the whole point, is part of the millennial movement is to help men have financial freedom. And that really helps lower a lot of other bad things, domestic violence, abuse and things. A lot of times that stems from a lack of finances. So one of the purposes is financial and time freedom. Is when you have that and you feel like you're self-sufficient, and you are, and you're providing, it changes everything, the way you think and everything. So bear with me a minute. I know my glasses are glaring. I'm going to take them off in a second, but I have to. I'm logging into all my different Twitter accounts. I need them on a minute because I'm going to share this around while it's live. So just give me a second. Yeah, I got 5 accounts myself. 2 are pretty much small and only have like 700 combined. And then the other 2 actually have like 11. One has 11,000. The other has 5,000. And I think they're all real followers. So I can get help some more people with this video tonight. Get some more people watching. Give me a second. I got another one to log into here. But yeah, what I'm going to talk about is affiliate marketing, like an opportunity that you can actually get started with if you're brand new. I'm going to explain some tips, like my strategy, what I'm doing to make customer sales, what I'm doing to get clients. I'm having trouble logging in. Give me a minute. But yeah, appreciate the hearts. Appreciate that so much. Just wanted to go live here. Obviously, like I plugged a link to the page. It just goes straight to the sales page, to the opportunity page. So, usually you have to opt in, but I was like, screw it. I'm just going to put the page out because a lot of, sometimes you might not want to do that. Just check it out, see what we're talking about here with the Power Lead system. Give me a moment. I'm trying to share it on my other page too. I got to get the right username and the password. Then I'll get you guys some training. Okay, it's motivation. for Millennial Men. That's another one of my accounts, Motivation for Millennial Men. Like I said, I'll tell you guys the different ways you can promote this. I was just talking to a big leader in online business about Power Lead System, who had a lot of interest in it, and that's what you do. You know, it's like when you get involved with something and you're selling it online, the way to be ethical is when you really believe in it. Let me actually get back to him in a second. Actually, that's too confusing. I'll do that later. When you believe something and you're ethical and you share it, that's what you should do. That's the right way to do business. And the way you make sales, like it's 2019. Let me take these glaring glasses. The way you make sales is the same as always. How sales used to be more pushy back in the day, I think, with like the classic door-to-door salesman and that stuff. It's not like that anymore. You have to be like kinder and more like sophisticated, and it's more about questions, I think, rather than like spewing and presenting just random presentations to people. So the beautiful thing is, with this kind of system, you can actually make sales a lot more effortlessly than going out and trying to, close and prospect and sell, which that's a big part. You want to do that, but you also want to have a side to your business where it's passive. It's coming in like a flow, like a flowing river. So there's two sides to this, to how you're going to create success. All right, to make it simple to understand. There's active marketing, active prospecting, and then there's like passive. There's secondary marketing, passive prospecting, you could almost say, because there's tools, there's leverage, even like automated bots that you can use nowadays to to talk to people. And when you got videos out there, it's like real estate. When you got tweets going out there in different accounts and different social medias, or you're doing ads, paid ads, you're paying somebody to advertise your business, that's where leverage really comes into play. And those are all ways that you can promote this kind of a business. So that's why it's really, highly recommended that you get involved with something like this if you're trying to make more money and you're trying to get in something that is recession proof, is very ethical. It's been around a long time. It's not a company that's a fly by night or going under. It's not. It's very reliable, pays almost at the exact same time every payday, which is Wednesday, by the way. So when you're making sales and commissions, you're going to get paid out every single Wednesday, about 11 to 14 days after the day you make sales, getting right into the nitty gritty, because I want to help you. I want to help Millennial Men. We are creating a movement around the Millennial Men movement. I mean, that's what it is, around this success system called Power Lead System. This is our success vehicle that we're using as the Millennial Men movement to find other people, other men, and whoever your guys' market is. I speak to Millennial Men only. I only work with Millennial Men. That's what I do. That's my mission. That's my cause, right? But you can go out there and be part of the movement and market to whoever and anybody you want. And that's fine. And that's very possible, and that's awesome, because they're actually involved in 188 countries. So anywhere that they can upload commissions to their pay card is you can receive a pay card when you get started. They're available in those countries, 188 countries. So super good to get involved with before, recession, before economy and stuff turns around. Who knows when that could be, sometime this year, most likely. My partner, Rebecca, guys, do this with Corey. Yeah, absolutely. PLS has paid me weekly for 5 years. Freaking rocks. Absolutely. So, like she just said, they pay out reliably every single week. And I think, the economy is going to turn around and stuff. I think it's good when you have an opportunity that you can, think about it. Think about, if you have a job, how many ways do you make money with that job? Let's say you're, working in a factory, or you're just, stacking shelves. You're just, doing kind of manual labor work, right? You make money basically, that one job. Like, you might do different activities, but you only get paid from that one source. So that's actually really scary when you think about the possibilities that you could lose your job. You could be laid off. You could get fired. You could sleep in and show up late too many times, and your boss could be strict, or not even strict, just a normal boss, and say, look, dude, you've had 3 tardies. You're fired. Like, that's what I've heard so many stories about people. I mean, I was at a factory that paid really good, or pretty good, about 5 years ago, and I remember a guy that was about my age at the time. I was only 20, or I was only 19, I think. I was in this factory, and yeah, exactly. It's like having one client. You want to have multiple revenue streams from all kinds of different places. So anyway, to finish the story, this guy, he got fired just for messing up on the job. We used to like trim these parts that came off this line. We had these little tools, kind of like this actually. We had like these big, it was like a big version of like a nail filer. And we used to get these big parts. They're like this big, like about a couple feet wide. They'd come off the line, and then there'd be like little like shavings on the side where the part wasn't completely like it wasn't assembly line ready. So our job was like to like whip off the excess metal when it came out of the machine. It's like a printing big machine that prints these parts. It was like Honda factory, so we're building cars, and he messed up and he was gone, and that was a job that he probably had in mind to be there for decades, years to come. And for me, I consciously left because I was like, okay, I'm going back to college, which I also didn't want to do, but I knew I wasn't going to be stuck in a job. Like, no matter what, I knew like I was going to find out a way to do what I'm doing now, working from home in my own flat, my own apartment, paid fully by myself, paying my rent, paying my bills, electric, all that kind of stuff with internet income. Empower Lead System has tremendously helped me do that. It's helped me stay out of my job. It's helped me remain full-time for years, and it's helped me make thousands of dollars online. So, it's pretty much helped me quit, my job by keeping me out of it, for such a long time. Now, I've been involved with it for over 2.5 years, and I was talking to someone earlier, like I said, and I just couldn't recommend it enough. Because of everything it involves, everything it can actually do for you. So let's get back to like how you can get paid and why this is smart, right? Not just like emotionally, hey, the sky's the limit and it's fun. Like, that's all great. But logically too, I want you guys to understand this is a legitimate opportunity. There are, so many ways that you can get paid, so many ways to find customers literally around the world, like an international business that you run from your phone, in your laptop, and anywhere you got an internet connection, it's possible. So, 188 countries, you can get customers. You can sell this with emails, advertising of all kinds, website ads, Facebook ads, YouTube videos, Periscope, live videos, broadcasts, Twitter, social media, LinkedIn, and if you don't know how to do all that stuff, which I don't do a lot of paid ads. I don't actually do paid ads. I focus on free, duplicatable stuff because that's what you guys can do. So that's completely fine. If you don't know how to do that, you can still succeed because you actually get an entirely free training course that teaches you how to succeed. $300 value for free, and you can learn how to prospect, how to talk to people, and run your business through LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. And those are all you need to start, starting out, so you can get sales that way, just sharing it with people. And the product, is amazing. I'll get into that another time. I just wanted to get on and talk more about like, this is a potential opportunity for you to quit your job, start paying off debt, work from home full time, get into a situation that you're positive about, you're excited about, leaving negative people, getting away from those environments. And that's really, really important. The other thing is they got a group, Facebook group. You'll be part of our Millennial Men Movement group as well. And you'll just be surrounded by positivity, by people believing in yourself, being sincere, giving training. And they got courses inside that teach you. That's the cool thing about this business. They got training that teaches you how to be successful within this business. So unlike a lot of other classic businesses, corporate jobs and things, a lot of with the way the corporate ladder works is they don't, like a manager or superior, they don't always want you to succeed, because then that means you could replace them in years to come and take their spot, and they'd be out of that job, their salary would drop. That's not how this is. When you do better, the person that brought you in continues to do better as well, because you get paid based off of your referral network and how many people that you can reach and bless with this opportunity and help change their life by growing their business, by giving them, practical tools like an autoresponder, email broadcaster, all of these things that online businesses need to have. You need to have training, you need to have websites, you need to have marketing funnels, you need to have different ways, postcards, different angles, hangout pages, videos to market your business. You need different things and different offers to stay relevant and to stay fun and to stay profitable online. So couldn't recommend it enough. Tomorrow's actually they pay out tomorrow, every Wednesday. So great time to get started would be right now, and to get serious and to get committed to something like this. And then look, I also offer coaching. My primary business along with this is actually one-to-one coaching, so I can help you, millennial man, make strides online faster than just going alone, So I do coaching, I do services, I can add followers, and I will be there, every step along the way to see your success if you're committed, right? So that's the thing. If you're committed and you show up, you can win, you can get results. Another tip is, I recommend, it does wonders, is get a nice notebook and a pen. Get something that you can write your goals down. And it sounds like kind of like Fugazi, but it's really real. When you write it down, when you write it down and you work towards it, like I like to say, you start to materialize it. Whatever you write down and work towards on a day-to-day basis, manifest. And my goal personally, I'm going to be the top income earner. I want to be the top income earner in this company, Empower Lead Systems. So I'm going to be willing to help as many people as I possibly can, right? Because to be the top income earner, you got to help tons and tons of people and help people create success, not just myself bringing in a ton of people, but helping you duplicate and replicate my success and our systems and our strategies. So I see it as a giant team effort, a collaborative effort to help millennial men, to help all of us become prosperous and wealthy in 2019. So, hey, that's the video. I think this is a great idea. Get plugged in. It's paid thousands and thousands of people, and help them get out of their jobs, get out of their industries, and spend time with their kids and their families, and just have more freedom to do what they want. So it can work for you. If it can work for anybody else, period, any other dude or blue collar kind of man, it can work for you too. So I'm going to end it there. You guys, as always, stay motivated, and I will see you next time.